Okay. All right. Let me turn my camera on right now as well too. Thank you everybody who is on the call and those that are joining and those that will have an opportunity to take a look at this later. Let me start out by saying who I am. My name is Terrence Pounds. Let me, if you can mute your phone, please. If you're not speaking, if you can mute your phone. But my name is Terrence Pounds. I am a super risky YouTube dude in over 40 different plays. Okay. All right. All right. What I have to tell you is that every single person, you must exercise with extreme caution and extreme care and extreme due diligence before you invest in anything I'm about to talk about tonight. And just so that it's on the record in the recording, anybody that cannot afford to lose money, this is the wrong space to be in. But today I have a very special guest that is joining us once again today. I'm going to say very little about the guest, and then I'm going to have the guest come and take the floor. And then once this special guest comes and takes the floor today, we'll get an opportunity to take a look at this project again, and then we'll get into some other stuff. But I want to give you just a little introduction about the project and the person that I'm introducing. First of all, the person's name is no other than Wjensen Robles, who is the CEO and founder of Vortic United. I know we have a number of people on the call today that are in Vortic. I've been in Vortic since October of 2022. So I've been rocking and getting super paid in this program. And, I know I'm in 40 different programs. So when I bring up another program, some of you might just be like, oh, another program. And I get that. But there's no other programs like Vortic. And you might be like, well, you say that about a lot of stuff. No, I don't. Vortic stands head and heels above multiple different projects. And I'm not talking about only in the compensation structure, but tons of other things. And then you're going to get to see the biggest thing in this space as far as what you don't get from a lot of other platforms is what Vortic United brings to the table. Wjensen Robles, super successful CEO, super dope trader, a man that's manages so many millions, we're not even going to talk about it, and has been really getting dollars forever. So let me go ahead and not take too much more time. I'm going to turn the call over to Wjensen Robles of Vortic United. Everybody, if you can give Wjensen a warm round of applause, and I'm going to give Wjensen the floor. Wjensen, the floor is yours, sir.
Wonderful. Terrence, I'm still in the headquarters, if you believe or not. I have a lot of calls. Wonderful. I see more than 70 people are in the room. Really impressive. I love to see a lot of community members. Thank you so much for the introduction. Yes, a wonderful good morning, afternoon, evening, night. However, by me is it 2 o'clock in the morning, but I'm still fit. Today I'm still fit. I'm not in my home office today. I'm live from the headquarters. Thank you so much. And yeah, welcome to something what maybe you was looking a long time for. Why for a long time? I will explain you everything step by step. So the next 20-25 minutes, I will a little bit explain myself and also the company. And then we can go also to a question round, so bit by bit. Yeah, first of all, my name is Wjensen Robles. I'm the CEO and founder of Vortic United. Like I say, I welcome all of you from around about the world. Yeah, my life was starting in London, where I'm born. Moved from there very successful with my family, my father and my mother's side. My father is English side, but he's not more alive. My mother is still alive. She's Austrian. In Germany, start my career as an investment banker, very successful in Berlin. Forwarded from there in Switzerland. Was also still in my career 2007 and 2008. When the financial crisis was going on with the unlimited printing of dollars and euros everywhere, you know it yourself. We were starting also to this time to secure the customers' money in commodities such as gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. Why and palladium? For me, was it a highlight in my career when I was starting, because 80% in the first second and third quarter of the year in 2008, when Palladium was coming into the market industry, is for me was definitely a highlight, because, you know, when you're in your career still, and you know, only the normal bank segment sector where people promise you 1 to 5%, this is huge. In the end of my career, 2011, when I was introduced myself and go independent, I can say from there forward on my own. I was taking a lot of my customers with me, because they knows me that I'm trustful, and honestly, what I was always doing in the whole of my life and my history. I was starting to introduce myself in cryptocurrencies early stage 2012 to 2013. Bought also my first Bitcoins directly to the time being for $24, and start in the industry with Kraken and Bitfinex. This was with the first exchanges what was existing, and start my strategies into the industry. Very successful the last 10 years professional cryptocurrency trading and API trading segments on different of exchanges. Today I can say Binance is my favorite. I love Binance in and out, because I grow with it. Was for me fascinating, because it was the best decision in my life to go in this industry after my career in the new segment sector. What not open human beings, or let's say all of us, the doors to get rich on it. We can say definitely the market is the hugest market the past 10 years. Even blue chip action cannot rise up what cryptocurrency give us today. But the part of transaction was for me the more important thing, because a lot of my institutional customers was always handicapped in the bank segment sector and between governments. When you have your money in fiat to invest around about the world where you want, and people, or maybe even governments don't want you to let your money go over there, because it's maybe a -B ranking country, -B in the financial sector. We say there's no guarantee, there's no anything, and they don't want to money moved. That so also the customer can expand in their companies. So in cryptocurrencies, they are independent. We can say they are the owner of them himself, and financially they can go in the financial freedom to develop them himself out of cryptocurrency. Even also in the United States, everywhere around about the world, even presidents are aware of cryptocurrency. They're using cryptocurrency. So we are definitely in the right way. We can say it. What was for me also the decision when I was going in the social part, early stage for the past 4 or 5 years. And I meet a lot of communities, because I'm only the trader, but I meet communities out of the network. They was asking me about help for cryptocurrencies, how the market is, the strategies, some questions, what for coins they can buy. And I meet a lot of people that cannot achieve the afford what I was normally requesting for to get traded on exchanges, minimum of 200,000 USDT. So a lot of people, you know yourself, cannot afford this kind of numbers. This was my institutional departments. And then from there I was decided to take bigger visions into the industry, and was preparing my departments like it is today. We have wonderful departments. I'm also in the front line. You see myself even also today here in early stage in the morning. So where I can say out of the lawyer department, what I was taking always with myself, we was preparing a wonderful support department, technical department, a trade department. We have a finance department. We have a technical analysts department in the way also for project development and other things, what we are going into it. So, and start with Vortic United finally after 4 to 5 years in the preparing modus to start 2022, beginning of September, very huge into the industry, where many people was not even expecting it, that I can give this kind of volatility after there was meet me only as a trader. So the first pioneers was moving with me. The first, we can say, quarter, half of the year, what was left, was up to December to pronounce or to give me a lot of papers on my table for the compensation plan, what we have today. Because in the end of the day, is it like I said, for me, the calculation and the trades, what I'm doing for the customers, very huge of success. Like the past 10 years, we want to do it many, many years to come into the future, and was creating this wonderful compensation plan with a new webpage, with a new IT department, what we was giving in the industry December to January, and a huge of success to go global, and also accepted for the industry with a huge of success. From the first second on, we was starting, people even was looking on me, they was asking me, they was seeing the trades, they was getting the histories, they was seeing the tools, meet me here over live, even also on the grand opening of 450 square meter in Istanbul. Why Turkey? After the Corona pandemic, I was flying over here to look for opportunities where maybe I can be based for the future, where also successful currency is going on. And when I came down, I can tell you a history. I was seeing on the terminals BTC Turk. And I say, okay, this is absolute fantastic for me to see BTC standing on the terminals. I say, I think here is my home place. Finally, when I was looking in the city, I was seeing a lot of exchanges, but not for fiat, for cryptocurrencies. Amazing. When I talk even also with the shopkeepers and all these exchangers, what they're giving into the industry, not only in the part of cryptocurrency, also the cash segment sector. And Turkey is developing them himself in this volatility. And I was checking the history. I was meeting the director of the Borsa, what the stock market like in London is it here also in Turkey. And there's a huge volatility and success of the institutional customers, what I was keeping also by myself many years, even also from Turkey, and start to move and decide to build this headquarters. We have a very wonderful support department, what is the heart of the company, because for everyone, each of you, what you request is everything is there. We get questions answered in seconds and minutes and days, depending on the situation, what it is. What you have a live supporter, you have not only a cyber software like you are used from the past, where you always be absent and say, oh my goodness, I still not get answered. So we have real supporters for all of you that get salaries paid. We are trading for the communities from Monday to Friday. The weekend belongs to the company that we earn also is normally to have also the security part in the background when we have also more minus trades to get it from the weekend into the week. For the security part of trades, let me also come into it. Is it that we are very secured because everyone, each of you knows, like what the challenge say, trading is risky. We must not talk about it, but how we minimize the risk. This is very important to know so that you can feel like a home place with us together, because what I'm doing it from my heart since I'm into the industry. It's very important to know that we are trading for the customer spot. We have our future, what we are trading for the customer. We are giving a managing risk of 5 to 7% into the market. The rest of the customer's account volume is secured on the cold wallet, so that also nobody can attach to the fundings of the customer or to steal it in any how of way. So the payments always we are paying weekly. Even also we have one lockdown portfolio, but this will tenants explain you also a little bit more near into it. The newest future after the grand opening, what we was doing for the community, not me myself, I was giving it, but I was doing the best out of it was the recouponing in the portfolio A, B, and C. What is a huge of success, because now finally even people can reactivate the portfolio without to have continuously always 20% of cost in the end of the duration, what is from the deposit take it. So now even when you reinvest, it starts a new time period automatically. It's get or even also commission paid on it, and you can let your portfolio run so long as you want. So from there, we're going also with a huge of success finally now, the appliement with KYC, even for the older generation, they're not used to cryptocurrency, but they wants to be. They have now the opportunity also in the next coming days. You can be already ready for it, the fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat. We have a bank, they're working with us hand in hand together as a third party. They receive the fundings, they will exchange it and bring it directly to the server system of cryptocurrency so that we can trade it for all and each and one of you. We will have a wonderful debit card, what is brand of Vortic United for everyone on each of you also ready. What is a master and a Visa card. You can pay even with this in supermarkets, you can withdraw it on terminals. And from there, for the track record where we're looking for it and working on it, will be finally also based our exchange. And the exchange will be the hype, what we can say it in beginning of 2024, where we goes more than us only global. We will have a brand, what is already, I think everyone, each of you here, only Vortic United, because we are with the last pioneers. They are holding what they promise, and whatever I was promised, I was bringing it on the point, and I will still do it into the future, because the exchange gives the opportunity for our institutionalists and the community with all the modules, what we're giving into the market, what I already explained all of you, the success for financially freedom in the part also of transactions around about the world. We will have coins, we will have tokens, what will be sold from institutional customers firsthand for everyone, each of you, where you will participate on it, on the trading still forward, on coupled trading and many more futures, what is coming. So from there, we have now finally from June a qualification, what will be start also for the yearly event for 1 year Vortic United, what will be then also the event in September to October. And I hope everyone and each of you I will see over there. All of you, and of the other side, whoever wants to come to visit us here, you're always highly welcome in our halls. So you can meet me, you can meet my team, you can sit with me, we can negotiate, we can talk about it. is the strategies around about the world. We're opening offices already in Africa and even also planning for Dubai and many more offices like in London and everywhere around about the world. So from there, we're going definitely in the right track. And this was the short middle introduction for myself. And I will give back now to Terence and we do the question round. Thank you so much to everyone, each of you.
Thank you very much, Wjensen. We appreciate you being on at the wee hours of the morning to come on and give this different information. Let me mute everybody here, mute all. And then, yeah, we appreciate you really coming in and giving this information. Hands down, I want these other people, the 73 people that are on the call, to think about who else can you get the CEO of a project on, and come on the Zoom and actually talk with you. I'm going to get into the project so everybody understands what we have here, but I need you to truly get the opportunity that is going on right here to have the CEO on. And then let me show you folks a couple things here. Then we're going to get into just a little bit more and open up questions for Wjensen or for myself. So let me go ahead and share my screen here, and I'm going to get right into this. You can see this thing is paying, right? You can see that I pulled out 34,000 since October from Vortic United. It's paying, have not missed a beat since we've been in this thing. Now look at the portfolio options. You got Plan A, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, 0.8% daily, 4% weekly. Your minimum investment is just $50. Then your next plan is Plan B. Plan B is 1% daily, 5% a week, 2,500 minimal investment. Now you see the lockup period is 46 weeks for Plan A and is 40 weeks for Plan B. At the end of these lockup periods, you do get 80% of your capital back. Then you got Plan C right here, which is 1.2% a day or 6% a week. The minimal to get started is just 10,000, and then it's 36-week lockup. Now, the big boy plan, the set it and forget it, that's what I call this. It's 1.8% per day, 5 days a week, 9% per week, 5,000 minimum investment. The lockup plan is only 32 weeks. The only difference between this plan and the other three plans, this compounding plan, you don't touch it. It's locked up, the earnings, your investment, everything for 32 weeks, but you're making 9% a week, which is phenomenal. Now, the plans are obviously great. They're sustainable with the numbers. And then, folks, one thing that I love about this particular project is it actually has reporting in the back. Reporting. And so a lot of times you have no idea what these companies are doing, but Vortic United is actually showing you the trades. And so you got to look and see what are you in and what has the transparency, what has the type of leader that is leading by example, jumping on these calls, helping with this platform. Customer service is top notch. All the different things that are coming to the ecosystem, the onboard and offboard of cash, the debit card that is coming. And then, folks, the other amazing thing about Vortic United that sets it above is not only does it pay you very well, it pays you very deep. And then, so, folks, you can see over here that it pays down 15 levels. And so starting 10% from your first level, 4 to the third, 3, 2, 1, you can see these levels, and these levels open up the higher you make it in rank. And then here's where it goes another step better. You have residuals. So you get paid off of everything that your team makes down 15 levels. So it's so crazy. And then so Vortic United has put together, in my personal opinion, the best project in this space. Transparent, CEO is available. Very easy to get started, folks. You come in, you set up your account. Once you set up your account, you come to your dashboard. You simply make a deposit. You can deposit in 3 different cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Tether. If you decide to deposit in Tether, you have 2 different options of ERC20 or TRC20. Once you make that deposit, the money's going to show up on your dashboard, and then you decide which portfolio you would like to pick and the amount. And then once you put in the amount here, let's say $5,000, you would click purchase. And then just that simply, you would have your package. But folks, it doesn't get much better than this. I am going to stop talking. I'm going to stop the share. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to open up for questions for Vortic United. Let me see if I can get you guys to unmute. Let me see here. Mute all. Here we go. And then now, if somebody wants to open up for questions, you should be able to unmute and open for questions.
Hi, I have a question.
Sure.
Hello, good evening.
Wonderful.
So my question is, so Vortic is mainly trading for you, trading crypto. Are they trading crypto 7 days a week? Or are they trading 5 days?
Great question. They trade 7 days a week, but they pay you 5. So you get paid out based on 5 days a week, and the weekend is for Vortic United to make some extra money themselves.
I understand. And so you have been in this now, Terrence, since October of 2022?
Yes, in 2022. Yes, I have been.
And what is the least amount you can fund your account with?
$50.
Okay. Okay. Another opportunity by Mr. Terrence Pound. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Hey Terrence, this is Sheila Reed. Hey, this sounds like a legacy for C12. Would you liken it to that?
So I'll be honest with you. I love everybody on the phone, and I know we got a lot of people on C12. But I feel like Vortic is legacy. C12 is here as long as C12 is here. It's been doing great. I love it, but let's be real. The percentages are so ridiculous. Who knows how sustainable that is? We're thankful for every moment. But when you talk about team building, you talk about legacy, you talk about transparency, you talk about, are they really trading? You get all of that from Vortic. It checks off all the boxes for me.
I got a question. This is Jason Hoddle.
Hey, Jason.
Hi. Yeah. So I'm interested in this too, and I'm also looking for a decent credit card to work as a debit card or actual credit card to facilitate the use of moving crypto around. Can you talk a little bit more about how this would work, the credit card?
Yeah, Wjensen, you want to answer those questions on the credit card?
Yes. Okay, credit card, you can pay per credit card indefinitely, Jason. And the debit card, like I said, from the bank, it will be the same thing after the fiat to crypto. We will announce also the debit card, what you can load up from the system directly on the debit card. And you can go definitely in anywhere where you want to pay in supermarkets and also on the terminals. It will be a Master and a Visa card.
Okay. And I could just move it from a different system like Coinbase onto Vortic to directly on the debit card.
Fund, yes, absolutely clear. You can fund it directly from the system. Exactly.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to move away from centralized banks as I'm getting involved in the crypto space. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Perfect timing.
Good. Any other questions for myself or Wjensen Robles today?
Hi, Dan.
Yeah, I got a question. Oh, you go ahead, man.
I got Rose with a hand up, and I had somebody already started speaking. Let me take Rose first because she does have her hand up. So go ahead, Rose, and then we'll catch the next people in order.
Hi. Can you tell me again the card would be available?
Wjensen, any timeline on when the card will be available?
Directly after the fiat to crypto. So second to the third quarter of the year, you can have it directly. Brand was on Vortic United.
Yep, second to third quarter of the year for the debit card and on board and off board. Okay. Is that it,
But
Rose?
I have a question. I do apologize. One of the questions, you to be in Vortic United, what is to the credit card?
I couldn't make out the question. I'm sorry. It got kind of tin canish and it was every other word was broke up.
The network was very bad. I can also not get the question.
Okay. Okay. All right. Maybe they'll join back in. Next person that had a question. I don't see a hand up. So, but next person.
Hey, Terence, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. I just
Oh no, I know you from the last time. I remember your face.
yeah, thank you.
Please go ahead.
I just joined today Vortic United. So what he was saying, the end of the cycle. So instead you can put back the money again.
Yes, of course. You have two opportunities. The first of all is, like I said, the time duration of the portfolios is running with up to the end. Then we will take the 20% of cost so that you have only from the deposit, not from the profit, very clearly to say. But you have also the opportunity to get reinvest in the same portfolio and activate it continuously so that whenever you decide that the portfolio will be endless is on your side, not on our side, so that you can also from there always continues even to recoupon in the portfolio. And whenever you decide you want to cash also something out from the profit, what you make daily, and you can always withdraw weekly. Absolutely.
Also, did you open it to African people, to Africa too?
Of course, we have already two offices in Africa.
Yeah,
We have
I'm
even lots of
building my
teams.
team. Okay, I'm gonna
Yes.
bring some people I'm from Senegal, West Africa, but I live
Wonderful.
in US. So
Wonderful. It's wonderful.
I'm gonna
Sounds
bring
good.
some people from Africa.
Wonderful.
All right, thank you, man.
You're welcome.
All right,
All right. Next question.
Yeah, Terence, it's Craig. Hey, mate.
Yep. Go ahead, Craig.
That pretty much answered my question as well. I just wanted to know if we can manually compound.
Yes, you can. You can.
So-
This is what I already say. Definitely, you can choose the compounding portfolio for yourself. What is automatically means completely locked up from the first to the end of the duration is already compound. Or you can also do it manual in the A, B, and C portfolio. Definitely, you can compound also yourself. And you can even upgrade the portfolios. Let me a little bit go intensive to insight so that you get your questions a little bit more near answered. When you have, as example, more portfolios, you cannot compare the portfolios together. But what you can do is, as example, when you have a portfolio A and you have invested, as example, $1,000 or $2,000, you have the opportunity to grade up. Later being when you come over the 2,499 to portfolio B. So this means the limit is already overtaken. You can write to the support. It will be given forwarded to the finance department. We will book for you the portfolio B. The same thing later being when you reach also there the target to the 10,000, you have the opportunity also to grow to portfolio C for the people that cannot achieve from the first second a lot of money, you know it yourself. Also there has to be to get the opportunity to grow up with portfolio C. You're welcome.
Awesome. Okay, thank you very much.
Rose have a question again. Rose, please.
Thank you. I wanted to know, do you have to be an investor with Vortic United in order to apply for the credit card?
I was not getting it. Do you get it, Terence? No, we cannot hear you. You mute yourself, Terence.
Yep.
No.
She said, yep. She said, do you have to be a member of Vortic United in order to order one of the debit cards?
Of course, you needs to be, yes.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So $50 gets you to be a member. That's pretty phenomenal. Good question, Rose.
Okay, thank you.
You're
But
welcome.
don't worry, Rose, when the exchange is there, you can move even also over the exchange. We have more opportunities. So from there, we have everything on our own. So now we have only the third party as a bank also for fiat to crypto. But when the exchange is there, we will have also all the license for this part completely so that we can take all under the umbrella of Vortic United.
Good. Very good. Any other questions? I got Sorrel Duncan. I have a hand up.
Hi again, Terence. Is there a Zoom is there like, I didn't mean Zoom, a presentation for Vortic that we can have so that we can look back on it?
So I have videos recorded, AMAs with him as well. This would be recorded and uploaded tomorrow or tonight. And then also from the Vortic, when you log in, there is a PDF that you can download with the PDF presentation as well too. Once you log into the back office of Vortic.
And again, so you can only withdraw on Mondays.
Correct. Yep. You
Yes.
can request any day during the week, but the withdrawals are filled on Monday.
Got it. And how long does it take them to be?
Usually
24 to 48 hours latest. In the normal way, is it all normally in the first day done, but you know, your longer or your bigger the community grows, it can later be even also take sometimes up to 48 hours.
Sure, no problem. Well, that's not bad. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. I see Dwight Williams with a hand up.
How you doing, Terrence?
Wonderful. Dwight, how about you, sir?
I'm doing well. Real quick, I wanted to ask a question. Can you sign up as an institution instead of an individual?
Absolutely. You can do it as an institution and also as an individual. Yes, Williams.
Beautiful. Great question. Ludna, I see you had your hand up. Do you still have a question?
Yes, so basically the investment is locked up for about 3.5 to 4 years, correct?
No.
Depending on the time duration, which kind of portfolio you choose.
Well, you are talking about 40 weeks, right?
That's less than a year.
46, the 36 and the shortest, this is the compounding is 32 weeks, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Great question.
Terrence,
Yes.
this is Robert Moore.
Hey, Mr. Moore.
I'm just looking at the numbers here. I'm about to jump out of my chair here. If I'm seeing this right, for the compounding plan, minimum is $5,000 of 5,000 and 32 weeks, 1.8% a day. So,
Right.
so that is saying at the end of the period, with just no more than the 5,000, you would end up with at least $271,940.
No, wait. This is the mistake what many people do. Let me explain you the compounding.
Okay.
The compounding is already couponed. In the normal way, we are trading the profit and also the deposit of the customers for a time being of 32 weeks. So this means you earn on your money with up to 1.8% per day. So for 5 days a week of the time duration of 32 weeks is around by 5,000 when I calculate 18,400, something like that.
Oh, at the end of 32 weeks. Okay.
Yes,
and that compounding is not daily compounding of the 5,000.
No, this is a daily compounding, but you will have access finally because it's automatically in the end of the duration of the profit and the deposit.
Yes. So 9%.
And the other ones, they are manual compounding when you want to use it, depending on the amount what you want to invest, where you choose if you want to compound again, or if you even also once a week, or you want to withdraw sometimes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Whew, I did that wrong. All right. Thank you.
Yep. Good question. Good question. Any other Vortic United questions for myself or Mr. Wjensen Robles today?
Hey, Mr. Terrence, this is Pastor Godfrey.
Hey, Pastor, how you doing, sir?
I'm blessed. Real quick, I've been in Vortic, thank God, since January or February, early February. They have the reinvest button back there now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I go in tonight and reinvest, what does that do exactly?
That adds on to your plan. So then you begin earning interest on that investment as well, and not just your base or your seed capital. And before we were only able to withdraw that, but now you're able to compound it into your plan every week and keep it going.
That's what I thought. It does compound every week. Okay, that's what I wanted to confirm. Thank you so much.
Great question. Dwight, you have another question, sir?
I do. I actually have a couple of questions I want to run by. The first question is, as I add more and more funds to my, can I change plans? Can I upgrade plans?
Of course, you can upgrade, definitely, yes.
Okay, the second one is that you talked about the bank, and I assume you talked about going direct between crypto to fiat.
And fiat to crypto.
And so apparently you've overcome any liquidity issues and you've dealt with all of that.
It will be direct. Let's say it in this way: you transfer it per normal bank wire directly to the bank. The bank will exchange it and bring it directly to the server system of cryptocurrency where we can trade it.
Okay, so there's no exchange in the middle.
No, the exchange is the bank. The bank himself have the exchange license to from fiat to crypto.
Okay, good, excellent, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good questions. Good questions. I had Shirley, who was next with a hand up.
Yes, I just had a basic question. How long has Vortic been around?
Since
October.
8 months, we are going now to 9 months.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good. Chantel Johnson. Chantel Johnson with the hand up.
Chantal,
if
you're with us?
Sorry, had a hard time.
Yes, she's-
Can you hear me okay?
Yes,
Yeah, we
yes.
can now. Yes, we can.
Okay, sorry about that. So here's my question. I've been since last Thursday Zoom trying to connect with Art, and I've had a hard time because I can't seem to get, I'm new, and I can't seem to get my account settled and ready to get going. So with Binance,
So hold on, Chantel. So hold on, Chantel. Is this about Vortic United, or is this about completely something different right now?
Well, this is about me wanting to connect with Vortic, and I heard it mention about Binance, and I want to know what my chances are of being able to do it because I'm in the process of doing an institutional account, and when I went to go try to do a personal Binance, it wouldn't let me do it because my email was already being used. So I would like to use that to start Vortic, and I don't know if I mean, if it's something that takes me off subject, I can just go back to my drawing board, but I want to do it and I don't want to miss another opportunity, but I'm having a hard time connecting to the funding platform.
Okay. So you can fund Vortic from anywhere. So if you can get Bitcoin from Cash App, you can fund Vortic. So you don't need Binance for it. You just need Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT from anywhere. Now, as far as setting up a business account or a personal account with Binance per se, for those inner workings and stuff, those are just going to be the processes that you have to go through. But as far as Wjensen, Robles, and Vortic United is going to say, you can send crypto from anywhere in the world to get started. So it does not have to be a Binance thing.
Correct.
Okay, so the CoinZone, I do have Bitcoin already established with there, so that platform is fine.
Yes, that exchange or that cryptocurrency exchange is perfectly fine to get started with Vortic.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Great question. Any other Vortic United questions? Okay. All right.
Everybody happy.
Yes, they're happy. You did a phenomenal job, and it's not one of those messy deals where you can't figure out what's going on, how to make money. So we thank you, Wjensen, not only for your time tonight, but for your transparency, for your willingness, for the phenomenal platform that you built that hasn't missed a mark or skipped a beat and is paying phenomenally and is transparent and you're real and investors can come meet you. Folks, just so you know, I've had people on my team fly to Turkey to meet him personally. So that's open to you. If you want to go see the man that's holding your capital and trading your capital, he'll make sure that he makes himself available for you to come to Turkey. But I don't know what more you can ask for in a project. I'm overly excited and very thankful for everything, Wjensen.
Thank you so much, Terence. So from my side, let me also say thank you so much to everyone, each of you, because at the end of the day, it's the community who makes the company today like the companies. Like I said, I'm the trader. I do my levels best for everyone, each of you, for the trust and the beliefness into the future. From the past into the future, we can say it, very successful. So from there, thank you so much to everyone, each of you, and I hope to see you live, maybe here over here in the headquarters, maybe on the road show or through the yearly events, or also our events, what we are definitely going forward to it. So from there, you're always highly welcome, by us also in our hall. And from there, we pick it up. And thank you so much to everyone, each of you.
All right. Thank you, Wjensen. Have a powerful morning, sir.
Thank you so much. Okay.
All righty. Okay, folks, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording right here. So let me stop the